Hi, I'm Joshua Farley.
And I'm Marcus Soto.
And this is Inside Our Industry, where we share weekly insights on everything to do with the electric and solar industry, contracting, and best practices.
Here at Redline, we have the processes in place to make sure that you become one of the best electricians in the Valley.
Really, that's all we're striving for every day, right? We're trying to build our team. Everybody's growing. Everybody's learning. Technology's changing. We're always doing something. We're always learning something new. No matter how long you've been in the trade, you're always learning. You know, and it's not even just technology. It's the way that buildings are being put together. Electrician's a great trade. I mean, you can make a really good living being an electrician, and it's a job that every day you can go home feeling like you accomplished something.
Yeah, it's always nice to be on a site or go to a job where you made something happen, right? Yeah. You whether it's service where you fix something or whether you're building a building, it's always nice to come home and realize that like you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if a customer's out, like their shit's broken, right? Like, and you come in and you save the day, you got the lights back on, got the oven working, got the building, the business back running, whatever it is, like, you know, there's been times where I've been in a building that's pitch black and you got all the lights back on and the employees are like clapping for it. Yep. It was like walking off the heroes.
The hero of the story, yeah.
I got my soundtrack in my head, you know.
Eye of the Tiger starts playing in the background.
That's when I arrive.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I arrive. Yeah. And then, or that, what's the song from?
Rising Up.
Back on the streets. Took my time, took my chances. That's funny. I did take a long time to learn. Electricians, we're hiring apprentices. You know, we're looking for a qualified service electrician. So that's where I consider the service electrician like the Navy SEAL, because he's got to know everything. You got to know how things were built like you have to have an idea of what's in this wall while the wall's there. Like, you got to know how to troubleshoot. You got to be able to figure out problems. You got to be able to know how to deal with clients. I mean, you got to know everything. Navy SEALs are the service guys. We have a lot of commercial service work, and we're really in need of a service electrician. So if you guys are a service electrician and you want to be a Navy SEAL, you want to be the best, you want to work with the best, come down, talk to us. We spend a lot of time on our culture and on the benefits and trying to build a quality place for you guys to call home, like to come in, right? We've got a nice team. Everybody gets along. We all live and die by our values. And I think that it's something that I never had when I was working for other people.
And ultimately, that's what we're looking for, right? Is we're looking for good guys that like coming to work or want to come to work every day and to pretty much share our core values is what we're looking for.
100%.
And, you know, obviously we're all talking about how we learn new things every day. Nobody knows everything, right? We're always learning. That's kind of part of our values as well.
Except for our service manager.
Better ourselves, right? Except for
Gavin knows a lot of shit.
We're looking for good people.
Yep.
We want people that fit our core values, that want to come to work, that like working with their hands. We can teach people how to do certain things that we need them to do. We can teach them our processes. We can teach them to be electricians. Like you said, we have the apprenticeship program. But we can't teach you to want to come to work. We can't teach you to work hard and want to learn.
Can't teach you work ethic.
Yeah, can't teach work ethic.
So I don't want to really want to go into what it takes to be a good employee. But maybe in a future video. Obviously, you know, things like showing up on time, doing what you say you're gonna do, be communicative. You know, like all of those things that you know what it takes to be a good team member. Like, you know what it takes to have somebody count on you. Like, if you're the guy that is always doing what he says he's gonna do, then we want you. If you're the guy that's like, yeah, Mom, I'll take it out and never fucking do it. Or, yeah, I told my wife I'd take out the trash, but I just don't want. Or I'd build the shed and just
I
it's
forgot.
not a priority. Like, you got to be able to make other people's priorities your priorities.
Right.
Like, you got to be able to handle that. But let's talk about how you're not going to get a job with us. We have ads out. We're recruiting, right? So we have ads out. We get resumes all the time. Our ads, typically, we've got one for an apprentice. We've got one for a journeyman electrician. We've got one for a service electrician. We've got one for solar installers. We've got one for an outside sales guy. I mean, we're growing, man. The opportunity out there is insane. And we're building our team. We're looking for team leads. We're looking for leaders, managers. Like, we want people that can help us grow and can grow with us.
Right.
We get applications. If we contact you and you never call us back, it's not, you're not going to get a job with us.
No, absolutely not. It seems like there's a lot of that happening.
Well, one is you apply for the job of journeyman electrician or service electrician, and you have zero experience, and you work at Arby's drive-thru. We're not going to call you.
Yep. And what about the people that show up to interviews wearing wife beaters?
No wife beaters.
No wife beaters.
Shorts, jeans with holes in them, flip-flops. We expect somebody to show up for the job in kind of the clothes that you're gonna wear for that you're either you're dressed. I mean, we got guys coming in shirts and ties. That's great. You want to wear your best, bring it on. But if you're here for a blue collar job, a work with your hands job, we're in work boots, blue jeans, t-shirt, clean.
We expect you to look somewhat professional as well.
Yeah, we don't mind if you have tattoos, as long as they're not something horrible. If it's something horrible, cover that shit up with a shirt or a scarf or a turtleneck. I don't know how many electricians want to be out there in the Arizona summer wearing turtlenecks, but if you got a big fuck you right on your neck, that's really not something we're looking for. And I mean, I have tattoos. As long as they're not vulgar or insane, I don't mind them, right? I have a guy that's got tattoos that he wears long sleeve shirts all the time. I almost forgot he has tattoos, actually. And in this interview, he was in a long sleeve shirt, so.
Yeah, and every time we send somebody out, that's a representation of our business. That's a representation of us as a group, right? And we don't want, somebody having some fuck you sitting there right up front and center when they walk up to the customer's door and knock on their door, let them know they're going to be switching an outlet or putting in a fan or whatever it is.
So there's a lot of clean-cut people out there that already have jobs. And there's a lot of clean-cut people that are looking for jobs. If you're looking for a job, please come give us an opportunity. But if you don't want to work for us, just make sure that, hey, update your resume. I've had a couple. There's at least two people I can think of that apply for every job I put out there. I'm not going to say who we are, but your resume hasn't changed in 40 years, since I started. If you have a resume, I'm going to give you a tip. If your resume shows 42 companies in the last 2 years, that's not good. You need to start over. Just tell me the last 3 companies you worked for and leave the dates off. Hey, I worked at this company for 2 weeks, then this company for 2 weeks, then this company for 2 weeks, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Leave it up to 1 page. 1 page resumes. Because we've gotten a couple 8, 10-page resumes. I'm all I need is this first page. The rest of this, why is this here? Nobody's looking through all this.
Right. How many companies? Now, jumping from company to company isn't that big of a deal to me. You got to find the right culture. I've been through I went to a couple companies and it's 2 weeks. I'm this fucking place sucks.
Yeah.
Now, there's also that, right? And then, so I can see that on a resume. But if it's happening 42 times in a row, then you suck. Yeah. You need to change it up. Now, maybe you don't suck. Maybe there's something else, but you're never going to get an opportunity to apply. Well, maybe in today's market. I mean, there's hardly
today's
anybody
market
out
is
there.
crazy.
So maybe we'll interview. Maybe I should call them. Those 2 guys.
Maybe you should call them.
I'll let you know. If we call them, we'll do a follow up to this one. Probably won't happen, but certain things like that. And then think about culture fit. It's not always about money. Sure, we offer great benefits, we have great pay, great benefits, retirement plans, sick time, PTO, paid holidays. We got a ton of stuff to offer.
Well, I'll tell you what I feel at least is more important than all those things is wanting to go to work in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Being happy with the company that you work for and being happy with the people that you work with is most important to me.
Wanting to be at work. Because there's a difference between wanting to be at work and wanting to go to work.
Right,
that could just
right.
be like
That's true.
wanting to
Yeah.
escape your house.
Right.
You know, like you don't want to escape your house. You
Yep.
want to go to work. Like I
Right.
want to be at work.
Yep.
Right. I'm here. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy the team. Everybody here wants to be at work. Right.
Yep.
We're not trying to escape something. Right. But at the same time, I know I love my family.
Mhm.
And I have so much I want to do outside of this, and so does our team. And
Yep.
we are flexible, and we work with you. Like work shouldn't be your fucking life.
No, absolutely not.
Work should provide you a living to pay for your life.
Yep.
And at the same time, why can't we have fun doing it?
Yep. Absolutely.
So we covered a couple things. How what things to do to better your chances when you get there. Ask questions. If you get an
Mhm.
interview, ask questions. Get your questions answered.
Like make a list. Make a list of questions that you'd like to ask and bring it to the interview.
Right.
Just make sure you don't forget anything. We do the same thing to make sure we don't forget anything. So
Yeah.
just come prepared.
Be prepared to take a test or be able to answer some questions about knowledge of your trade, of your history, of your experience. I mean, this goes not just for us, but for any tradesman, right? Like if you're asking somebody to pay you $35 an hour, you got to be able to answer some relatively
Yeah.
simple to up, medium, and some hard questions, right? We get guys in here all the time tell me, yeah, I've been in the trade 10 years and I can do this, this, and this. I'm like, all right, how do you wire a three-way? Well, what's a three-way?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
what's a wild leg? Like, you want journeyman wages, but you don't know journeyman stuff. Like,
Right.
so there's a lot of give and take. You gotta negotiate, right? This is a negotiation. Like, well, I'm not gonna give you the top wage and then teach you how to get there. You're gonna have to come in at something that you're earning and learn how to get to more money, right?
Yeah.
If you're good, you're working. So if you're working for a place that doesn't give a shit about you, give us an opportunity. Come talk to me. If you're working at a place you think cares, maybe they could care a little more.
Are you picking up the slack for other team members at that company?
Do you think you could run a crew? Do you think you could lead a service department? Are they challenging you? Are you learning every day? Are you doing new stuff? Are you stuck in a rut?
Are they giving you opportunity?
Can you challenge the status quo? How many times have you been told to do something and you know you could do it better a different way? Like, we want to hear those things.
Yeah.
I know how I do it, but that's only because of trial and tribulations, or I've done it the way my foreman used to tell me to do it, and then like, hey, I got a better way.
Yep.
You have a better way.
We're a team here. We work together to get things done.
If you say you're going to show up for an interview, show up. Don't waste my time. That's fucking don't be an ass. Call us. Tell us you're not coming. If you're not coming, it's not a big deal. Like
Right.
It really bothers me when somebody says they're going to do something and doesn't do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Follow up. Follow up on the stuff that, let's see, what else? If you say you're going to show up for an interview, show up. Don't waste anybody else's time. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Go to our website, fill out an application, or call the office. We'd love to have you in to talk to us.
Give us a call.